This was an abandoned house until recently. It was one of those 9 million empty homes in Japan. But now it has transformed into a livable vacation home for a couple from Hawaii. In this video, I'm gonna visit them and see what exactly they did to turn an abandoned home in Japan into a vacation home that they love. Okay, so I visited this property a few months ago. They're gonna show me what they've done and see what the renovation looks like. So let's go take a look. Hey, Oliver, how you doing? Hey, Chris. Hey, thanks, man.
Hey.
All right, well, welcome back to Japan.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, well, I'd love to see what you've done to the property, the renovation.
Yeah. It'll definitely look more moved in.
Okay. All right, じゃあお邪魔します.
So this is the hallway.
Yeah. Oh, there's
there's
Mara.
Mara.
Hey, Mara. How are
Hi,
you?
good.
Good to see you. Yeah, I see lots of suitcases.
Yeah. It's a great area to put our suitcases for
Yeah.
sure.
How many suitcases do you have?
10.
10.
Yeah.
With three of you? Or
There's 5 of us.
oh, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, so you brought your entire family this time.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so your brothers are here, huh?
Yes.
Great.
So this is the bathroom. I think you've seen it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. So you
That's the
completely
new
redid
shower.
the bathroom. Nice.
One unit
system
bath. Yeah.
Brand new.
Remember before it was all tile and
Yeah.
semi falling apart.
And then you got washer dryer,
Washer dryer.
Yeah.
This is the toilet.
toilet,
Yeah.
a bidet toilet. I remember like the bathtub still had water in it.
It would have water.
Okay, so the main room. All right, so kitchen and dining. Ooh, nice. Brand new flooring.
Brand new flooring.
It's a lot brighter. So you
The
got
kitchen. You got a,
you got
nice
a fridge.
refrigerator.
You got some the
Yeah.
kitchen situation going. So it looks like you've been cooking. quite a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Well, we have been. Actually, her sister's here too. So,
Oh, nice.
so
Yeah.
she made us a nice breakfast this morning.
Okay. Well, I
Tables.
see the rest of your family.
Oh, yeah.
That I didn't get to meet last time. Okay, so you must be Oliver's brothers. Can you
your
introduce
name?
yourselves? Yeah, to the camera.
Oh, I'm Grayson, and this is Declan. We're Oliver's younger and older brothers.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about this house?
It's very comfortable.
Comfortable? You like it? Very nice. You're glad your parents bought this house?
Yeah.
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 And you must be Mara's sister. Hi.
So they replaced the tatamis in here, so they're all brand new.
Oh, so nice.
And then the leak is gone,
Yeah.
all fixed.
So there was a huge leak situation going, but it's all fixed.
And there was a
Nice.
leak on that side too, so they replaced the wallpaper in the living room as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He kept the bucket as a souvenir. No.
Okay. No more drips coming though.
No more
Which is-
drips,
which is good. What about upstairs?
Cozy.
Yeah.
After the renovation, we had the property manager install a handrail.
Oh, nice. Comes in handy. Ooh, nice and cool up here. Oh, wow. Okay, so you got some
Yeah.
futon bed situation going. Which one's yours? Okay, that's yours. You get to share a room with your brothers. Oh man, I love this.
That's the
balcony.
outside, yeah.
There's a huge balcony. This is probably one of the biggest balconies I've seen in the last 3 years.
Yes.
And the funny part is we didn't even know this existed until after we put it in the offer.
That's right. That's
and
right.
we were just so shocked, like, oh, there's this huge sunroom and this huge deck.
Yeah. What do you think you're gonna do here?
Barbecue sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
For this kind of place.
Yeah, especially
the outdoor
like
deck.
this
yeah.
time around, right? Like it's
Yeah.
cooler. Today the typhoon's coming. The wind is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It was rainy the last time
was
I was
rainy
here.
last-
Yeah, that's right.
How do you feel about the renovations?
I like it, yeah.
Yes, it's really good. I mean, I'm amazed what they've done with the little price that we paid.
Yeah.
Well, the house was $7 million, and all that they did, including the 1 unit bath and everything, was only 2.5 million yen.
2.5 million?
Yeah.
I remember
And I
you
was
said like minimum 2 million
Yeah,
for the renovation,
right.
right? But you ended up doing
I
just
do it a little bit
2.5.
more. Yeah. Just
So 2.5 million
Yeah.
yen, how much is that in USD? Yeah?
16,400.
Okay,
Wow, that's really good
17 grand
math.
for
Yeah.
the bathroom, the water,
Yeah.
fixing the water leak, the kitchen, dining area.
Right.
The flooring,
Flooring.
the wallpaper,
Yeah.
and the handrail.
So
It was
7
very
million,
minimal,
which is
yeah.
like 45, 46 grand, right?
Yeah.
And you put in 2.5 million, so like all in 9.5, less than
Yeah.
10 million yen.
Less than 10 million yen.
Wow. Okay. Less than
Yeah,
70 grand.
less than 70
Less than,
grand.
yeah.
So which
Wow.
is amazing. Like I said, nothing like that is in
Yeah.
Hawaii ever. Like
Right.
like a parking stall maybe. For the small house, I mean, this is a 145 square meter land, 99 square meter building. 3 boys fit right there. 2 of us fit in the other room,
Yeah.
the living room and
A guest
and her
room.
guest room for her sister.
Right.
It's awesome. You know,
Amazing.
it's amazing. Yeah. Nice and cozy, but it's good.
Well,
it's a good start.
congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. No, thank you so much for helping.
Absolutely. That's what we do.
Yeah. Made it all easier.
Yeah, you were talking about, so you two are from Hawaii in Oahu.
Yeah.
You can get anything like this in Hawaii.
No.
Yeah.
The down payment, I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Did any of your friends or family members reach out to you after the video
Oh my
went
gosh.
live, and what did they think?
Maybe.
Yeah. What did they say?
Yeah, well, they were impressed, and they didn't know you could buy a Japan home for that little.
Or at all.
Or at all.
Yeah.
I think they've never even thought of just leaving Hawaii or even getting something out of Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I sent some referrals your way. So
Yeah.
So,
as well as my
I knew
sister,
some
she's
people.
interested.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So it's kind of an eye opener, I think. And like I said before, I think when locals, us and people in Hawaii, start doing it, we tend to trust each other in that it's like, oh, someone local did it. Oh, someone else did it. You know, so it's like a domino effect, I think.
Yeah. Hawaii has a pretty strong Japanese culture, so we really connect to Japan. So that even a lot of people just like coming here anyway. So that idea of having a place to come to is very attractive to them, and anybody can do it, and they just didn't realize.
You bought your first house in Japan, which is this one. You got it renovated, now using it as a vacation home.
Yeah.
But you didn't stop there. You already, between the last time I saw you here and then now, there are some updates. Yeah, do you want to share those updates?
Yeah, so we went through your akiya income generator program, and we got a place in Matsuro City.
North of here in
North
Chiba.
of here, yeah. So we're going to visit that next week. We got to see it because they're renovating it now. We closed, last month. It's smaller than in here, but it's going to be, I think, a cool rental.
It has a parking stall though. That's
Yeah.
a little
It has
bit
a
better
parking
than
spot.
this one.
Yeah, and Matsudo is a good area as well. Yeah.
Right.
Can you share a little bit about that property? What did you pay for, and what kind of rent are you expecting for that house?
So you had an all-inclusive package, and so the whole thing was 7 million yen. So it was about 4 something million yen for the property, and 2 something for the renovations.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
So it's even cheaper, I guess.
Even cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was, I want to say it was a smaller here, so 98 square meter land, 65 square meter building property. So nice and small. But when I specifically looked, because you can look at the addresses once you get into akiya income generator, I found okay, it's not that far from Chiba Station, Minami Funabashi, and there's malls nearby, so I figured that might be a good spot for renters.
Yeah, because we had a lot of properties we picked out, but a lot of them were really far out, or you need a car, or there was no parking. It was just, that was the best one that kind of had checked all the boxes, I feel for a renter would like.
And having a parking, that's going to be a big plus as well. You have a vacation home now and the rental property going through renovations, and you have another update too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, well, a sort of update.
Well, we're looking for a primary home.
Yeah.
Eventually, this house that we're in will probably be a rental. We're going to transfer the work. So we're going to try to look for our primary home in Yokohama. That was maybe 25
I think it was 26 mil.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah, something.
Right
Almost
in my neighborhood.
200,000.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Yokohama Hills. So let's see how that goes. But I think that'll be good because we need to get in shape.
I know, we're from Hawaii and you think, they like to be outside, but it gets hot.
Yeah.
And so we don't really go out very much, and walking is kind of a humbug. So we just stay inside. We hope that when we move here, we'll be able to go out more and just kind of, get more exercise.
Yeah.
More walking, get our steps in.
Yeah. Sounds like there has been quite a bit of development in your life. Now, I don't think you were thinking about getting a primary home the last time I spoke with you on camera. But can you talk us through what your thought process was in potentially moving to Japan long term?
I mean, I kind of thought about moving to Japan. It wasn't soon, but it kind of just all happened at once. Kind of like we were researching visas and like, well, why don't we do it after so many years or something? And then I think some of the schools in Hawaii, they weren't really that good in terms of nutrition and our own health, nutrition wise. We're like, we always do feel better physical wise and health wise. And in fact, there's just more things to do.
And cost of living in Hawaii is so expensive. So we kind of eat the same thing all the time and we're cut everything and we sacrifice just to be there. And we're like, wow, we go to Japan, cost of living is a lot less, and then we can do more and give more for the kids, more experiences, more opportunities. So that was the main reason. And then the house we're in was my grandma's house. So there was a lot of thinking about, do we let it go or do we keep it? Can we do both? And so we decided to just finally, let's just sell the house and then we'll just go to Japan and we'll try it, know?
And for me, it's also the real estate. It's so much easier to get properties. Not easier wise in terms of it's not that expensive. In Hawaii, I would have to take a loan and get a loan on that loan. Everything has a lien and everything's so expensive because, our dormitory building, that's over $2 million. And so what can I do if I had, $1 million? I just put that as a deposit on one building or one house? Or maybe I can spread that out a little more eggs in the basket. I figured, let's do it. Let's try. I won't know until I try. So So you referred me to a immigration lawyer. And thank you very much for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
She is helping me. So it's not yet, but hopefully soon.
So, owning property in Japan, unfortunately, doesn't automatically give you residency.
No.
So you're doing something else. You're working with an immigration lawyer.
Right.
What path are you taking to get yourself a visa?
So we were going to do a business manager visa, but it's a little more stricter now because before, like mid-October, I think this month, you have to have 30 million yen as opposed to before it was only was it 5 million or something really?
Like $35,000.
Yeah, 5 million. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, or 2 employees. Now you're going to have 200 grand essentially, or 30 million yen, and hire 1 employee, Japanese national or permanent residence. And you have to have a business plan that the professionals have to look at to say, is that a viable plan or not? So that's why I wanted to go through an immigration lawyer because they would know how to advise you on what you need to do. Had to make a whole chart, year 1, year 2, year 5, everything together. And so at that route, but my immigration lawyer says, well, it's impossible to have a Japanese employer ready or an office ready unless you're there. And so Tokyo has and Yokohama too, I think, but Tokyo has a startup visa plan that real estate investors can look into. And that would enable you 1 year temporary visa, startup visa, to be able to do all that in order to apply for the actual business manager visa that requires all that. So that's the route I'm taking right now and hopefully get.
Got it. So basically you have a year with the startup visa to get to the business manager visa. What kind of business are you trying to do?
Real estate investment, everything it's for long-term rental. Specifically actually targeting remote workers. In Japan, remote workers, because it's so expensive to rent in the city. They're now doing remote workers outside the city, like cheap and stuff. And so it's giving them the opportunity to work remotely by still doing business in Japan, but having cheaper rent as opposed to paying the Tokyo prices. So that's what I want to help Japan in acquiring and fixing up houses or even walk-up condos, things like that, in order to have that portfolio and help Japan as well.
And what's cool is you already have that experience in Hawaii. You have a dormitory, helping Japanese students, right?
Oh, right. So they needed a 3 years business experience, managerial experience. So I have about 6 years. Oh, no, 9 years.
9 years,
2016.
Yeah. What are your boys saying about moving to Japan?
They're excited, actually.
I think they're a little bit more scared about the school aspect. Because they're going to spend most of part of their life in school. So we're trying to see if we can go to Yokohama International School, and we're gonna have a tour next week and see how that goes.
Do you know when you might find out if they're going to get into school?
I don't think we can apply until we get the visa or
Right.
that the COE or something.
Certificate of eligibility.
Yeah.
So
Right,
that's
right.
through the visa process. So
Okay.
so that we would have to get that first. That's a little bit on we're a little bit on edge because it's like they start enrollment in November. And but all the way to March. So there's that window of opportunity.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get everything settled. So
Yeah, before then.
they
yeah.
could apply and then get ready for the 2026
School year.
school year. Yeah.
Well, I hope they'll get in, and I hope that you move to my neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. that'd be beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, we'll for sure do another tour, of the campus there.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. There's so much happening.
Right.
And you're actually taking a bunch of actions to make your goal of moving to
Yeah.
Japan a reality. Do you have any advice on people who are on the fence of whether buying property, as a vacation home or rental property, or moving to Japan like you are doing?
You just gotta start.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be that conversation in your head and other people. They keep talking, you keep thinking about it, but you just gotta do it.
Yeah, the more you think about
there
it,
is nothing more to that than you gotta start. And then maybe you can't stop in my case, but you just gotta start.
We've had so many people tell us, "Oh, we'd love to do that one day," or "I'm thinking about that." I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
you just gotta do it," because you keep saying that it'll never happen.
Yeah.
Life is short, and as you get older and you see your boys grow up and your kids grow up, you realize how short it is. Seeing those stages, you're like, what am I waiting for? Just start and see where it goes.
Yeah, I just want to give the boys an opportunity to learn more about different cultures or living in a different place, because we've lived in Hawaii our whole life. At least we have some culture, because it's kind of like a melting pot there, but it's not the same as going to another place and learning about the other place. Living there. So I'm excited for them more than anything.
Yeah.
To have that opportunity.
That's so inspiring. Thanks for hosting us again, and I'm sure this is not going to be the last time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time it'll be in Yokohama.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited.
But congrats on this house and also the second house. I look forward to an update on the third property, and also your admission to the international school you want your boys to go to.
I look forward to that. Yeah.
All right, so that was Chris and Mara, the owners of the Kisarazu house in Chiba. And the nearest station is Gion, literally less than 5 minutes from their place. I just walked here from there. It's really cute. I love this station. This might be like one of the tiniest train stations that I've seen in Japan. One track, and this is how you pay. There's no person working, so you gotta respect that. And there's this like a ticketing thing. So you grab one of these, and then I guess you pay inside. I'm not sure. But you can still get to Tokyo using this train. It takes about an hour and a half if you take the train to central Tokyo, because you're going around the peninsula. But if you drive from Kisarazu to central Tokyo, it's less than an hour. I think it took me 40 minutes from Yokohama, because you can actually take the Aqua line. So how they get to Tokyo or Haneda, come from the airport, is to take this to Kisarazu Station, and then I think it's just one stop, and then take the express bus to Tokyo or Haneda, and that's about 30 minutes. It's super quick. Very accessible. If you take the train, it does take a long time because of stations like this, but I like this area personally. Anyway, that was Chris and Mara, 2 times owners of Japanese houses, and soon to be 3. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get updates whenever I post a new video. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.